that supports foster care system since I've been, I don't know, like when I was in high school, we have welcome foster kids in and out of our home. So to be here, I think it's a blessing to be with this organization, to put me in this position to give back to you guys. And I just really wish you guys the best.
It's my 29th birthday tomorrow, and I wanted to give it to you. I dedicated my birthday this year to raising the funds to be able to sponsor this home. Just like the selflessness of everybody and the kindness of everybody's heart. It's such a community-based event, and what a better way to come together with a group of people than to just like meet at a restaurant or meet at a park. Like, this is way more rewarding, and we all get to take away something from it today.
This has blessed me more than I thought it would. Like, this is really what it's about. And there's more people like this than the other way. And we need to see it. And this has just done so much for me, and I thank you.
Every rocket needs a launching pad. So I hope that this is your launching pad, and that everything that comes from this moment on, you can really just focus on yourself and your children and having a beautiful, healthy, long, successful life.
I hope that Charmaine and River take from today that they leave with a sense of hope. I feel like this organization gives them a sense of home, but I also want them to leave with a sense of hope for their future and just to have a light shining in their lives and to use that as a launching point for something greater in their lives, for both Charmaine and particularly for River as well.
We're here days before Christmas, and this is a time where people, I think many of us take for granted that family time, that time to reconnect with the people who are our haven, our sense of belonging. Bianca doesn't have that bedrock sense of belonging, and so I'm hoping that, you know, as we go into the holidays, this young woman knows that there are people out there for her who care, who are willing to give of their time, of themselves, because she matters. And hopefully, even though it's not a family of origin or a birth family, it's very much a family of fellow humans who want to come together and fill that home and fill this young woman with warmth and a sense of belonging and with love.
I was adopted. I'm part of a family of 13 siblings. We're all in the foster care system. When I came across a sense of home, I just felt really impelled to join and connect.
The idea of kids sort of growing up without a network of support and accomplishing amazing things like John and Victoria have, that really resonates, because I do feel like the best solution to homelessness or a lot of these problems that we have with kids not being able to achieve their dreams is rooted back in this, really. It's like making them feel loved, making them feel supported, making them feel like they are a part of community.
Today we just kind of came together as a community and showed our love, and in turn, really what has happened is that we filled our hearts up.
My kids and I moved recently, and we are so lucky to have a home to move into with every comfort in the world, and it still takes love to make a house into a home. And so it felt right to be passing that love on to another family.
I think that it's really important that we practice kindness and gratitude, and I don't even look at it as giving back. I think it's an energy and a spirit that we all need to possess every day in our lives. And I think particularly people who have faced pain in their life and trauma want to make sure to give them hope, to realize that they have the strength to get through anything and that anything is possible for them, that there's a support system, that there's love and safety and a group of people in a community that truly believe in them and know and feel that they're deserving of whatever they dream of.
I brought my kids and our Poosh team, and we're, especially in the holidays, we're so happy to help, and I can't wait to do more of this.
Well, I hope she feels the love, you know, because love is something that a lot of foster youth really don't experience in their whole life. So when you get love from a total stranger, I just hope this makes her feel as if she's not alone in this world.
What's needed more than love and gratitude and a sense of community? And everyone, regardless of your background, deserves a home. And no one on earth is more deserving than A, a mother, and B, somebody who hasn't been embraced by a loving family that every child deserves to have.
And it also helps for us to spend a little bit more time with each other, strengthening the culture of the company, and it allows us to do something good for others. It helps us, and it just creates a better world at the end. the emotion that you see from the people and the families that you're helping is, you just can't describe it.
I can speak personally. I myself was in the foster program. I know mentally what it does to you. I know the stigma that society puts on these young adults, and I know that it's important to not just give them a leg up, but give them a great leg up. And I think it's important because as they step out now on their own, becoming a viable citizen and adult in our society, it helps them feel good about where they go from this place forward.
The first thing you really need to succeed in life is a foundation and somewhere where you can feel safe. From there, they're able to thrive and really grow into their own people.
There's a big difference between giving money, which is very necessary and very important, but getting your hands dirty and getting in and doing the work and helping out the organizations that are really doing the work, it's just so much more powerful and impacting. And I think bringing us together as a community, it's a good team building for us, but it's also a great thing to do for Vanessa and her family.
At Puma, we do our best to give back to the community that we're located in, as well as globally. It's really important for us to get involved and interact one-on-one, and I really like that about a Sense of Home, is that we actually get to meet the recipient and meet their families and build a home, which is so personal, and picking out where art goes and where you hang a mirror and what drawer you put your toothpaste. It's one of the most rewarding things I think you can do is helping someone really begin again.
This project in particular means a lot to me because I am also a product of the foster care system. I was in the system from age 2 until age 8. I've always wanted to help other youth who's still in the system, and this is just one of the coolest things I've ever done.
I really believe in the quote that says, to whom much is given, much is required, and I feel like we're given so much, and not only material things, but we're given so much joy every day, and I think that we have a responsibility to give back and to continue to propagate things that allow us to feel human connection and to feel that we're all human at the end of the day, and we all have heart and we all have empathy and we all have love. So thank you for letting us give love today.
You have such a peaceful disposition about you, a calm, peaceful disposition. So I hope what this place reflects is also that peace and that calmness. And when you come into the house at the end of the day or leave in the morning, you'll have that same kind of inner peace and outer peace.
Every young person needs support from friends, family, community. So a Sense of Home is a chance to basically create a community around someone and give them the realization that they're not actually really on their own, that there is love out there, even from perfect strangers. I think it's really important for extra young children to actually experience being a part of making a home for someone, because first of all, it helps them understand gratitude, have a perspective on their life, on the fact that I believe it's our job to take care of each other, whether someone is our child or not. So I think it's good for children to grow up understanding that it's our responsibility to take care of each other, and it's an honor to be able to give to someone. And giving is also receiving. So every kid who was here today, I think from 8 years up to 16, really got to experience the gift of being able to give.
When you grow up in foster care without a family, without a home base, you have it hard the entire time. And I think that when you become an adult and you have kids of your own, the fact that you can have some place to call home that's comfortable, that's livable, that you can actually enjoy is the most important thing in the world, because it's where you find your peace. It's an escape, and it's so important for the kids also. So to live a whole life of struggle and then see a community come together to give you something, I think changes your perspective on the world.
Like most people, I grew up with a family that was a safety net, and that even at our very worst, I knew there was always a space that was safe, that I could return to. It allowed me to take risks in my life. It allowed me to venture out and be fearless. And I never really understood the luxury of having that in my life until I got involved with a Sense of Home. Anybody who has the safety of family and a place to call home, I think should want to give back a piece of that to people who don't have it.
There is good, there is light, there is things to look forward to. And coming from the obstacles they've been faced with from birth on, it's every bit of hope is every bit of a chance that they're going to live a better, more fulfilled life. And if we can be part of that, then we're the lucky ones.
Home is not just a roof over your head. Home is an energy, it's an environment, and things like artwork and a kitchen table so you can have guests over, things like that are what help create that, you know, energetic field for you to feel safe. And it isn't until we feel safe that we're able to create and really start the next chapter of our lives. I think it's really easy for us to fall into an environment of not being able to receive when we haven't been given a lot in our childhood. So I hope today she's able to receive the love that we're giving her. I hope she's able to receive the artwork on her walls, the food in her refrigerator, the rug underneath her feet. It's really hard to accept love when you haven't felt it as a child, and so I hope she walks away today feeling absolutely loved and cared for and seen. Being seen is so important. I think as a foster kid, you spend so much time trying to fade away into the background, and it's really, really important for me today to create a space for her where she can be proud to have people come over and have friends over for dinner or watch TV or watch movies, or a place that her daughter can grow up.